Hello everyone, it is Andrea. How are you doing today? I wish you were doing well. I had an amazing time off grid. I was able to go to new places, try new foods, and just get out, just get off grid. I needed it to be a while. I did some day adventures and picked up a few items for upcoming projects that are coming down the pike, and it's just been amazing. And I was able to go to what we usually go every year, but because of what's going on, it's been actually 3 years since we've been. If you can't guess already, I went to a Native American powwow. It is just amazing. The energy, the frequency, the history, the respect, the reminder of where it all began and where it started, with the cultures of the lineage of, the ancestors and the world, and it's kind of emotional to me that some of that history has been lost, being that not everything is shared, can be found, can be remedied, let alone being able to be discussed. And that is what really, truly concerns me. Now, I am going to return on grid tomorrow, Monday, but this past time off grid has been amazing. I've been able to go to different places, visit some places, try new foods, try new experiences, and if you haven't guessed already, I was able to attend. It's been about 3 years since we returned, but I've been able to attend the Native American Festival, and that festival and powwow is just really rings true to my heart. They talk about the history, the lineage, the remembrance, and where it all began and how it all started. And some of the stories that were shared have been lost in translation, whether it's no longer able to be told, disclosed, or shared, or people just don't share it anymore. It's just a difficult time that we live in, that certain ancestry and storytelling is limited, refrained, banned, or not even spoken anymore. And being of Latina descent in South America, I truly believe during the time there was also a lot going on with our ancestors of Native American and other cultures and traditions, and just kind of returning to the powwow, returning to the Native American historical site, as well as listening to the stories and the traditions, was just really heartwarming. It really struck a chord with me. Like I said, due to what's going on, it has been postponed for 3 consecutive years. And it was really heartwarming because some of the vendors and some of the dancers at this event came back and we recognized each other, so it was really, really awesome. I wanted to ask you, are you sharing your stories of your ancestry, your lineage, your heritage, your traditions? Is it being spoken amongst your family? Are you taking the time with generations ahead in storytelling of what your lineage is about, whether it's medical, of the transcendence of the transformation, the sacrifices, the struggles, the real life stories? Are they being shared amongst the legends within your family? Recently, I just spoke with a couple of family members of my own in remembering my history. Now, for those of you just tuning in, I am of Colombian descent. I came to America at 11 months old during the cartel. However, the family I was welcomed into was Americanized. And now that some of the matriarchal figures have gone on, There's only a select few that carry on the storytelling of our family, our ancestors, their sacrifices, struggles, legends, traditions, and origins. And I really think it's really important that you sit down with your family, even if it's once a week. Geez, set it virtually, do once a month, and learn about the traditions and the history behind your family so you can learn where you came from, so you can be prideful and grateful for where you originated from. Now for me, I can only go back until 11 months old. Prior to my 11 months old in Colombia, there is no medical records, no photographs, no images, no documents. I would have to literally do, I believe, a test. And with everything that's going on, we'll see what that happens and what that occurs. But again, getting back into nature, getting back into the elements, getting back on grid, guiding you and helping you write your story, make your legends and traditions and ethnic origins and your sacrifices and struggles come alive. That's what I do. I help you bridge the gap from where you've been to where you are to where you're headed. I walk beside you on this path all the way. And I make sure that you act with integrity, authenticity, be grateful, live with a gratitude attitude, and not be spiteful or despair or ashamed of where you've been. I still am reminded of a podcast that I've done when somebody said, we all have mistakes and shortcomings, but we also have to consider and be mindful of the mindset that we were in at the time of the situation, whether it was limited or lack of knowledge, pressure, or just the unknown, all that you've observed and witnessed upon your upbringing and what was exposed to you. Today, make it part of your tradition, speaking with your loved ones, especially the younger generations, making time for storytelling. Because when we storytell and when we remember, reminisce, and talk about the legends of our families, I have fists of matriarchs and strength of patriarchs in my American family that I believe we continue to share those stories and lifestyles, that we are keeping their legacy alive, their spirit and their soul. And once we refrain from doing that, then our traditions and our stories are bleak and gone and erased. So remember, when we are younger, our story is told to us. But at one point, you must take the pen in your own hand and start creating your own story. In this crazy game of life, every single day, every single moment, every single second, you have the power and the choice to press play. Plan life according to you. And always remember to follow your heart and not the herd or what you heard, nor the hurt, for success and happiness are on the other side. I feel a few raindrops are coming as the storm is approaching. And on that note, I'll be back on grid tomorrow. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I truly appreciate it. Remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Check out my website, AndreaMasons.com. That's Andrea Masons, plural with an S.com, to stay abreast of what's coming on with new projects, announcements, events coming down the pike, and new amazing offerings. And if you haven't done so, join my website and claim your free gift, and I'll see you there.